Welcome back, my name is LastKnownMeal and today we're going to talk about Netflix The Witcher. So we do have some new things we have to talk about. Over the past couple of days, there has been a lot of news regarding Season 1, especially casting-wise. Now first off, it does seem that besides the well-known characters like Geralt, Yennefer and Cirilla, we're going to have two original characters in the show. First off is Fola, who is played by Ella Ray Smith. I have no clue who the character is or what role they will have in the show. And the next character is called Zola, which is supposedly played by Anna Louise Plowman. Again, they could be related in a way, maybe even connected to the Dryads, although it's mostly speculation now. According to their IMDb page, they will appear in episodes 7 and 8. Because when it comes to the original characters in any show, they can be a hit or miss depending on their role and importance in the show, well, screen time. I said a long time ago that certain character drama could be avoided if you create new interesting characters and play around with him or her for as long as you want. Also, my topic and this entire thing will slide right into the next news that Fringilla's uncle, Artorius Vigo, is also casted into the show. He's going to be played by Terence Maynard and he will appear in the Season 1. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room for a lot of people. Yes, it seems that Yusa is probably going to change races, which honestly, I have nothing against personally. Netflix is prone to change characters. I mean, look at Troy for example. Now, whatever I say, goods and bads, there will be attacks from one side or another. It's their adaptation. They are free to do whatever they want. People can either like it or dislike it. No need to be angry about anything. It won't do good for you. Stay calm, and this outrage culture, it has to stop, for God's sakes. It's just a show. Now, my thoughts on this: if the character is changed and the original author, Andrzej Sapkowski, is okay with it, then why should we be angry? It's not our millions that are poured into production. Well, they are from subscription in a way, but it's just a subscription. You can watch different shows, and at the same time, if the show fails, it's not your money on the line. Because I look at it one way: for as long as someone can do a role and is a good actor, I don't care. If someone can actually deliver something for a fictional, let's put this, a fictional character, then I'm okay with it. It's just a fictional character. But also saying that people are racist just because they wish the casting was different, what makes you better? Not all people are racist just because they say something that they want someone different. And I've had comments on my videos. There are some degenerates out here, truly, that I don't want to talk about, but it's only a minority of people. Even people who disagree with the show, if you have any logical, constructive criticism, then I'm okay with it. You can dislike the show. No one is forbidding you from disliking the show, for God's sakes. And I am preparing to have my take on the drama in the show. It's coming out soon, but I always say one thing: give everyone a chance to show what they got. It might be good, it might be bad, but let's see what they have for us before we make any assumptions whatsoever. Also, Tomek Baginski, the executive producer, also discussed the changes from the books will pay off. So there will be some changes, there will be some new monsters that are inspired by the Slavic folklore. Obviously, they are also implementing new characters into the show. Honestly, if they don't stray off too far, it's good. And this is what Tomek Baginski had to say about the changes in the show. Even though I've known The Witcher for 30 years, I have to admit, there were some surprises while working on the show. We realized that some of the storylines can be presented in many different ways, just like certain situations and characters. We were considering what were the characters' pasts, and there are some which appear in the books for just a few moments. In the show, you need to give the character backstories that will interest the viewers. The show can't be exactly like the books. It's an adaptation, it's a version of this world and this story from Lauren, the showrunner, and the writers. What's more, it's a very coherent vision. Look, changes always happen. It doesn't mean that everything is going to change, that they're going to ruin The Witcher. The source material is there, and how the stories are told by Sapkowski will be there. And also Tomek is someone who worked on The Witcher for a very long time. Even though CGI trailers for the game, he was involved. And he did discuss that they want to show new things, but also keep the original where it is, and include as much Slavicness as possible. We have yet to see that. If you expect something 100% Slavic, forget about it. It's Netflix, it's production done in the United States. But I give props to them for going to Poland, to Europe to shoot on these locations, because honestly, they didn't have to. They could have made locations in the United States or wherever else. I mean, it could have been easily done, but they still decided to go to Europe to shoot some of the scenes, which is amazing. Now, at the same time, of course, it's not going to be 100% Slavic. To have something 100% Slavic, it will have to be a Slavic production. But at the same time, it needs to have this little, how would I say, glamour to it, to actually, you know, fit for all of the audiences, because let's face it, Netflix is not only targeting the Witcher audiences, they are targeting much wider spectrum of the viewer base. So hopefully the original group that is targeted, the Witcher fans, are not going to be disappointed. But we have to wait for the season 1 to see it. It's only a month away. And this is basically everything for this video. The next one is coming in a couple of days. I still have to work on it. Like, talking about drama is always gonna be, I don't know how it goes. But anyway, don't forget to tell me down below what you think about this. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Also, don't forget to subscribe and be informed with all the new things that are happening in the Witcher universe. And also, for the end, don't forget to join our amazing community on Twitter and Discord. This is LKM signing out, and stay classy, everyone. Bye bye.